Um, I was getting ready to upload a video and a new video, well, a new to me video. It's been over a year since she posted it. Tammy Joyce, she's got this video and she's posting the 8 favorite catchphrases of a narcissist. And one of the things she said was me. I say that all the time, or used to Tara. And so again, I'm back in my worry state. Oh my God, am I a narcissist? Okay. But then, of course, I did exactly what they told me I was supposed to do and start actually reflecting on it. So, all right, let me back up. Um, for for informational purposes, I run a small farm. Okay, I am out at not always think of well whatever. I'm out early. I don't go to bed till late. It's everything I can do to take a shower and eat before I go to bed. I'm covered in dirt and grime and from things you don't even want to hear about. I mean, there are things on the farm that are just dirty. All right, so uh, the cascading effect, and this is something I just realized to myself. I just admitted it to myself. I just reflected upon myself, and it's to me these are breakthroughs. Maybe these are well-known facts for everybody else, but to me it's new to me. Okay, so I would be walking around doing whatever. I'm usually in very minimal clothing, especially when it's hot, because I'm sweaty, hot, tired. I take like 5 showers a day sometimes, believe it or not. Now, I don't use soap every time. I get figured out by using the soap, it dries my skin out so bad. But at the end of the day, I'm like a old shoe leather or something. There's just not enough moisture to get in. So I just get in the shower and rinse off with water, get the dirt and the grime off, and go on. And so my ex-wife, Tara, would come out and she would go, huggy, huggy. And so I would hug her and I would always intimately touch her because I want intimacy in my life. I do. I want an intimate partner. Now, not necessarily in public. In my personal viewpoint, intimacy should be saved for private. It's just the way I look at that. Now, I don't mind holding her hand with her. All right. So, but I'd give her a hug and I'd touch her butt or boobs or whatever. Sometimes try to kiss her on the neck or whatever. And I occasionally call, oh, look at my little monkey because she's got, the fur that runs down the back of the neck kind of thing. And it's something funny. It's playful. It's facetious. What it is. And, um, all right. So the first time I'm trying to remember these things in order because I went through them off camera. So I'm trying to remember because I had such a revelation. I had such a revelation that now I'm seeing it backwards. Um, okay, there was a time that I hugged her, um, and I know I grabbed her butt. I'm always grabbing her butt. And she kind of, you know, did this. She's like, "Whew, you need a shower." And I'm sitting there thinking, well, yeah, I've been working. You knew. Why is this a big surprise to anybody here? Because I've been working all day. And so that was a negative reaction. And that alone um, doesn't constitute much. Um, but I remember another time after that, and I believe it was the boobs first, the way around. She would throw her hands up to give me a hug, and then she would spread her arms wide. And I'm a guy. Again, I love initially, and so I was like, "Ooh, boobies, wiki, wiki, wiki," and then hugged her, you know. And I thought it was cute, facetious, playful. Um, I tried to be loving, expressive, etc. And I do the same to her butt occasionally. Um, it's just a guy thing. Maybe I would feel one butt and then the other butt cheek, and it'd be like, "Ooh, I think I like this sheet better." Just whatever. Just being trying to be fun, trying to be intimate, trying to enjoy. But either way around, there were two more incidents. One time she said something about, "Why do you always have to do that to my boobs?" And I'm like, "Because I love you, because I like touching you, because I enjoy being with you. I enjoy you. I enjoy every part of you. I mean, really?" And then she did it again about her butt. Same thing, and I had no reaction at that point. It's like I've explained this to you. How many other times do you want me to tell you? I mean, I don't know. how to inform you. We're in private. I'd, I'd take your clothes off and just play with you for half a fucking hour if I could do it. You know, I mean, yeah. So here I am putting myself out and trying to be intimate and loving and caring and expressive with my partner, and I'm getting negative reactions. So guess what happened? Come on, any of you guess. Because I guarantee you, if you comment down there, it's going to be like, you quit doing it. Yep. Wasn't hard to figure out for most of us, right? What I did, I remember doing it one at a time. And I don't know, because I was hurt for it, really. And she did it to me again. I've got a big pool table in my living room. I wiped out my long story. I wiped out my living room and got a pool table. She was standing there, she did it again. And I knew it was hot. I was tired and I was dirty. She doesn't like me touching her boobs. She doesn't like me touching her butt. I can't, what am I supposed to do? You know? So I pretended I was a 3-year-old and in kindergarten again. And I put my finger right between her chest, you know, between her boobs, whatever. So I certainly didn't want to touch them and get in trouble again. And I was like, ooh, cooties. And just kind of pushed her away a little bit. Kind of like, this is what you're telling me you've done me do. It's just a realization that she constructed the downfall of that part of my intimacy with her. And I'm sure she cries about it to her friends. She said something about it to me multiple times during our last fights here before the end came. About, oh, you weren't even hungry anymore. And I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder how that happened. The rest of us kind of get it, you know? So either way, I wanted to do this video and memorialize, per se, my realization. Because up to this point, I mean, I knew up to this point, but I never vocalized it. So now I vocalized it. And it's just, what else was I supposed to do? I mean, if you've got a greater, better idea, I mean, because I tried talking to her, that never worked. You know, every time I tried talking to her about our sexual relations, it's always like, well, you should just know. And it's like, okay. You know, I mean, and just thought of this. And during our sexual relations, whatever, I told her, I said, hey, you know, don't do this, do this about, you know, what we're doing, whatever. And I don't want to get into a lot of detail about that. You know, that's private. And she's like, you're so controlling. And I was sitting here thinking, worse. Yeah. How do you win? You don't. Anybody want to guess why I got a divorce? I got an idea. Yeah. All right. I want to end this. I need to go back to watching this video. Um, and that was just one thing. She's out of 8. Yeah, out of 8. So I may be making a couple more videos. Let's see how that works. Thanks.